Guys, there are a couple of United flights leading out of the Chattanooga airport later tonight, and United, like all airlines, has a contract of carriage. So it's basically their terms and conditions. I'll show you it on my phone. It is pages and pages long if you scroll through it. But that passenger advocate who we talked to said because of this document, United was within its rights when it removed the passenger off of that plane. In this video, you can hear a man yelling as aviation security officers remove him from a plane in Chicago. Other travelers also shout as an officer drags the man off the flight. Tabitha Berry flies from Charlotte to Chattanooga twice a month and says the video is disturbing.
Concerned that they're removing rights.
We asked Douglas Kidd, executive director of the National Association of Airline Passengers, if United was within its rights to remove the man.
Once they cancel your ticket, now you're a trespasser.
Although he says the way it happened was not appropriate, United can take you off a flight. That's because when you buy a ticket, Kidd says you automatically agree to the airline's contract.
The contract of carriage is written by the airline, so they're going to write it in their favor.
Kidd says airline passengers have very few rights, and once they're on a plane, they have to legally follow the flight crew's instructions. He says the contracts are long, and most people don't read them.
The airlines in their contract of carriage do not guarantee the schedule of your flight, and they don't guarantee your seat.
But Kidd says regardless of the written rules, United should have never let it get to this point.
Somebody else could have gotten hurt, someone who had nothing to do with this situation. The proper thing to have done in that case would have been simply empty the airplane of everybody else, then deal with the situation. The Chicago Department of Aviation says one of the officers involved in taking the man off of that plane is on leave while they review what happened. Now reporting live, Alana LaFleur, News Channel 9.
Alana, thank you. The United CEO also sent an internal email to employees after the incident. It reads, quote, he was approached a few more times after that in order to gain his compliance to come on the aircraft, and each time he refused and became more and more disruptive and